Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
Huh, okay. So now we have 3 princesses left. And now, I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to silently continue to the cabin. I'm not going to take the blade down, but I am going to stab her.
You'll find the prince.
Proceed into the cabin. Enter the basement. I mean, I can do this the fast way if I just... Let's do that. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this...
I'm going to check upstairs.
Okay.
Try the door. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of...
Oh. I don't recall having the ability to slay the princess from here. What happens if I slay the princess from here?
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally.
Uh-huh.
The wound drives her to the ground.
Oh, this is new.
Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Okay.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Maybe.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back.
Okay.
Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
I don't know... Will this lead to Beast?
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Okay.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
Okay.
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you.
This all sounds very familiar.
I'm not so sure.
That's
Don't
still the same.
Waver now.
Yep.
As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm.
Uh-huh.
Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Is this going to be Beast?
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Okay. Slay the princess.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back.
Okay.
You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
I think this might still be Beast.
We can still turn this around.
Heck yeah, we can. Finish the job.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess.
Uh-huh.
You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Yeah, that's
Excuse
familiar.
me?
That's
You think
familiar.
this is what I wanted to happen. I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised.
Okay, that's
Can
familiar.
you feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job.
Uh-huh.
You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you.
Okay.
The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons. And then you stop. Neither you nor princess able to go any further.
Okay.
You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
Alright.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Maybe.
Silence.
Yes.
As the room starts to get fuzzy around you.
Okay.
You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
What is...
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
She sounds like the Beast.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. No, okay, chapter 2, the witch. We did it. We got the witch.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. I'll wait until we have another choice, but we got this.
You're here to...
Okay. Proceed to the cabin. What voice would I have unlocked for this? Well, opportunist, maybe?
Oh, she will lie. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Can we now? Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
So, just to see. So we've got the witch offering one hand while concealing the other. Sometimes the only way to break a vicious cycle is to put your heart on the line. So that's how I get chapter 3. That's what I want. So put my heart on the line.
The blade.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about?
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Oh.
I hope you know how ridiculous
Opportunist didn't say anything. Do I want to take the blade or do I not want to take the blade? What does it mean to put my heart on the line? I mean, usually it involves taking the blade anyway, so let's just take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yup.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
Oh.
That's not actually a bad idea.
Put my heart on the line. So is it her stabbing me before I stab her? Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Odd description.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here.
The music here is very
illuminating the edges
interesting.
of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Mm-hmm.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
A lot of description for this one.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Hi.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Probably. Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
Yep. Sorry about that. All in the name of experimentation. I swear.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Unfortunately not.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Maybe.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
How do you know?
Look,
We can try.
I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
I would love to, honestly.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
I like debates.
Fine.
Actually, I
fine.
don't.
You're the boss.
I don't like debate. I like discussions. I don't like debates.
Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
This is what I thought the razor was going to be. Like, I've seen the image of like the little goblin mode princess. I thought the razor was going to be that. But I guess it's the witch, which I didn't know. Okay.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
Hi.
And there you are. One hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
Maybe not.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
Because we did it before.
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
Maybe.
Good.
Yeah.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Because we do keep up.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
Was it the, oh, we know each other, we've been able to talk? Yeah.
Well, you seem to be great at it.
Opportunist. You might be my least favorite voice.
Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Yep.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Exactly. It's time to move forward.
Is it all behind us?
I don't think it is. I shouldn't have brought the blade. Putting my heart on the line, ending a vicious cycle. Maybe I shouldn't have. I can always reload, but yeah, I probably shouldn't have brought the blade.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Maybe.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
So what did you mean when you said we dropped pretenses?
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Uh-huh. I could speak, yeah. I'm sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you or not for killing you. We've got to get you out somehow, right? I get the sense that you're not happy with me. You scared me, okay? When you started gnawing your arm off, it scared me, so I stabbed you. Things got out of hand. We both died last time. Can't bygones be bygones? Look, I know, things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. Why do I have a nagging feeling you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out here? I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill. I don't trust you, not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving. Bye. Leave her in the basement. I'd like to be straightforward with my intentions. I didn't care for how you treated me last time, and I think you might be a danger to the world, so I'm going to attack you now. Wow. Okay. putting my heart on the line. I'm assuming would be giving her the blade. Well, let us talk about this. We both died last time. Can't bygones be bygones?
You were the one who stabbed me in the back when I was still in chains. A dirty little thing like you doesn't get to decide when all is fair.
Uh-huh. Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work here. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all, and unfortunately you're the only one I have.
Uh-huh.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
You know, that's fair. I'm sorry about last time.
Oh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Yeah.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Okay. I'm gonna save. And I'm going to do this. I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill. I have to put my heart on the line. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Did I already save? Yes, I did. Okay.
You can't be serious.
Oh, I so am.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
Okay. Oh, I love how he's putting this to a vote like he did with Dragon.
As do I. I abstain?
Cool, hero. Thanks.
You abstain? She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
Nah, I believe in her. I fully believe it's gonna be fine. Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to give her the blade. She clearly hates us. This is a democracy. We're giving her the blade. Give her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right?
I do.
But of course you do.
And that's why I'm doing this. Because it's experimentation's sake.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet.
Yeah.
She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
Yep. Uh-huh. And?
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
I'm putting my heart on the line.
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist.
Oh, she wasn't even chained. She wasn't even chained. She was just, Oh, I love the little vocals. That's so funny.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
It's all good. I don't mind.
A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now.
Well, that's what I'm counting on.
Luckily for us, you're not her.
Yeah, but she was probably still going to use it on us.
Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count.
Uh-huh.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
I think you are going to be super merciful because you seem like that, but nah, it's all good. That's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it. So now it's your time to choose. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can be better than this. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and I feel like this is the only way to do it. If you're like someone I know, you're probably going to kill me or remain silent. Huh, okay. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to say that's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time, and I regret it. So now it's your time to choose. I did save, right? Yep, okay.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
Am I?
And then she buries the blade in your heart.
Yeah, I figured. It's fine.
What? No, come on, that's not right.
It is, though.
I told you this is what she was going to do.
It's fine. It's all good.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
It's fine. I'm good.
I did it. I got you. You...
See, does it now feel unjustified because I gave it to her? I don't know if it necessarily feels good.
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
Because I wanted to.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
Because I felt like it. Experimentation. Always the answer.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
All right, so. Narrator. Chapter 3. The Thorn. Past life gambit. Hand your power to a suspicious character.
You're on a path in the woods.
She stabbed us. She actually stabbed us.
I knew she was going to do that.
Of course she stabbed us. We gave her the blade, which, I might add, I voted against.
But the whole point was that she wasn't supposed to do that. The whole point of giving her the blade was to break the cycle of violence, and she just killed us anyway.
It's okay. It was expected.
I guess it really doesn't matter if she killed us, though, right? We're back here, which means that everything's fine, or fine adjacent.
Yeah. The world is not doomed. Well, this world isn't.
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. Maybe that's all it'll take to show her that there's another way to do things. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Yeah.
Give what another try exactly? You are listening to you, right?
Oh, hey, narrator.
Like that changes anything. We all know the game is rigged. It doesn't even matter if she's nice this time. I'm sure he'll find a way to turn us against each other.
So this is all about the cycle of violence, like the actual cycle of violence. I know I called the adversary a cycle of violence, but this is an extremely different cycle of violence.
Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once.
Twice
actually. Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and
sounds so
clearly
sad.
you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
I don't think I'm going to take the blade this time. This sounds very sad. Is this... This actually sounds like a little bit like the shifting mound music, or like the apotheosis music, but like very sad with like all of the instruments stripped away. This place is different. It keeps changing. We're going to free her. We're even. No, I'm sure she understands that, but we can see what she has to say for herself when we get to the cabin. I hope you don't think I'm planning on freeing her if she stabbed me in the heart. Screw the cabin. What happens if we just leave? She's going to be taking a whole looping thing in stride. No matter what happens next, seems all our interests lie at the cabin. Okay. We're going to save. This place is different. It keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading. Someone's in the know.
Yup.
I've had enough of these annoying little secrets. If you want us to do this, you have to let us in on your game already. All of your game.
Opportunist and cheated is a very interesting combo.
I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
How do we do that? We're even now. I'm sure she understands that, but we can see what she has to say for herself when we get to the cabin. I'll say that.
Yes. Good. Playing both sides. That's what smart people do, and you're the smartest in the room.
Hey, I'm just non-committal right now.
I'm not sure it counts as playing both sides if people can hear you doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Buddy, you're thinking in far too few dimensions. There's layers to doing this right, and I'm pretty sure the one making the choices gets that. Trust in the plan.
Thanks for gassing me up, opportunist.
Trust in what plan?
The plan. Keep up, hero.
The decider's plan. Sure, we don't know what the plan is yet, but that's part of the whole trusting thing, isn't it? A good leader knows how and when to keep things secret, and sometimes a good leader even knows to keep things secret from himself.
Just so I'm very clear, my plan is actually to free her. I don't think I'm even going to go down with the blade.
Sure, we'll see what she has to say for herself, but don't forget that whatever she says is likely just as much lies as what he's been telling us. We should keep our cards close to our chest.
Alright.
If I were you, I'd remember what she's done. You know how dangerous she is. And you should know that someone like her shouldn't be let loose upon the world.
Screw the cabin. What happens if we... Oh, no, I'll ask this first. You sure seem to be taking the whole looping thing in stride.
What do you want me to say? It's bad that you've been here before. It's bad for you, it's bad for me, and it's especially bad for the world. The more times you run through this, the more likely it is that you'll fail. You've already failed twice. So you
It's fine.
knew this could happen. Theoretically, sure, I knew this could happen, but I was supposed to be the first. I'd really rather not get into it.
Well, too bad you're the third.
Great! Not even he really seems to get what's going on. If the guy who goes around acting like he knows all the rules doesn't even know how this works, what's the point in listening?
Then we can all move on and forget what I said about failure.
Okay.
It's important that you believe in yourself, and the fact you're here probably means that you still have a chance to pull this off and save the world. My world, at least. It sounds like you've probably doomed a couple of others already.
It's fine.
I need to stop talking. Think happy thoughts.
Yeah. Happy thoughts. Screw the cabin. What happens if we just leave?
She gets out is what happens. Maybe not right away, but eventually. And a world that's doomed tomorrow is just as bad as a world that's doomed today.
I like stalling.
I'm not sure I buy that. Everything has to end eventually. If it takes years to get out of there and supposedly end the world, then we've bought everyone that time. And all without having to murder anybody in the process.
And that's exactly what he's trying to prevent.
Not that she's innocent, but murder is unpleasant and risky. It could be a better solution for everyone.
You're here to permanently end the threat she poses. You're not here to temporarily postpone it.
Yeah. No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. Let's see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
Not me.
I don't know if I'd say everyone.
Yeah, no one knows what I'm going to do.
You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too.
Trust the decider.
Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. You know what you have to do.
Uh-huh. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood
Oh, the
here.
blade's not even there anymore.
Charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old. The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Maybe as we gave it to her.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
Oh, the nerd's gonna be so mad at me.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it...
Then we're doomed.
Let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her.
She's the one with the power. It makes sense.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Or maybe the construct has decided we don't need it.
Of course we don't get to make a choice about the blade. Every single time we come back here, something has to be different.
Exactly, and we've accepted that. How do we even get down there? The only thing I see is that mirror.
You're right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere for us to go. But there isn't a mirror.
But there is.
I still don't get his angle here.
Seems like whatever we do, he's always going to say it isn't there. He's either a liar or he doesn't hold all the cards. But I think we already knew it had to be one of those.
Yep.
So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror?
Is there even a door to a basement?
I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned-out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
Nope. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent.
It went away when we touched it last time. Not that this place always follows the same rules.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you?
Oh boy.
Can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough.
Figures. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
Yep. Through the thorns.
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Let's go ahead and enter the basement. I have no idea how this is going to go.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
Uh-huh. And roses are blooming.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
I'd say this feels like a trap, but you practically said as much. Yet you still want us to keep going.
Yeah, the thorns are not gonna...
They're only thorns. I'd say getting a few scratches in exchange for the lives of everyone in existence is a fair trade. I'm sure you'll manage.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
Aw, she's hurting because she killed us, but she doesn't know if she can trust us.
I can't get away from you, can I? We kill each other and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back.
Yep.
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just want to talk. Really talk.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Oh, she's like fully broken down. Proceed down the stairs.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation.
Can she not cut herself free?
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Yep.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
No, I had no idea. Huh. Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What did you think would happen after you killed me? Did you think I wouldn't hold it against you? I'm not here to laugh, I'm here to free you. If you'll let me, I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade. Reach for the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence. If you want to wallow in it, be my guest. Turn and leave. I guess I don't have anything left to say to you. Turn and leave. Fine, if you're going to be like that, I'm going to leave. Have a nice life. Huh. Let me save again. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you. If you'll let me.
I want to trust you.
Okay.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
Okay.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
Maybe I changed my mind. No, I completely understand where she's coming from. You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Mm-hmm. Is this like she's created, like she's suspicious of me, but she wants to trust me, so all of these like thorns are like hurting her, and pretty soon they're probably gonna hurt me too.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also hurt you.
Uh-huh. Can I take the blade now? Here, I'll save again, just in case. Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
All right. I'm wondering, so a comment just came to mind that someone had left on the Gray video. And they had said that there was another route that completely explored how little autonomy the princess has in this world and how she like realizes that. And I think this feels like that, how resigned she is to like the role that she's playing, whether it's like she has no choice but to give me the blade. She has no choice but to follow the whims of others. So maybe if I reach for the blade, maybe holding on to the blade is her like the best act of defiance she can do, like not hurting herself, not hurting me, Just, like, maybe holding the blade is the best she can do. Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort.
I don't know really what to say. I feel like she's justified in her feelings. She did give me the blade. I see it in my hands.
But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon.
Okay.
You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
Alright.
I'll be damned. She really gave it to us.
Yeah, she is a moment of trust, and we will try to trust her.
It feels like it's been so long since we've held real power in our hands. I wonder what we should do with it.
We're gonna free her.
We free her, obviously. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I think you're right. She's as much a victim in all of this as we've been. Besides, it would really stick it to him to free her. Or, hear me out, we slay her right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
Opportunist? No.
That
We're not doing
sounds
that.
like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
We've all said our piece. Now it's time to make our move. It's 2 against 1.
Oh, he's saying the narrator doesn't count.
It's 2 against 2. You don't count.
This is the exact conversation that was happening during the dragon. I just know it.
And why shouldn't he count?
Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter.
He's been with us since the beginning.
The whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
I'm gonna free you. Oh my god, I just wanted the blade back. You're on your own. Turn and leave. That would be awful. I'm going to cut her free. I feel bad. Cut her free.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free.
Opportunist, shut up.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
Well, now it's 4 against 1, I guess.
I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess. Even if he'll stick a knife in our back as soon as he has the opportunity, it's still better to have him nominally on our side. At least that gets him to shut up for a while.
That's true.
See? We're all friends here, united in our actions and intentions.
Of course. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, united. But the other one has a point. If it keeps you quiet, sure, we're all friends. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm.
Are you going to let us keep going? It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt quite a bit.
And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you?
Nope.
Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
In fact, I might give the blade back to her.
Is that really all you've got, threatening us with an accidental misstep? I expected more from you.
I feel really bad. She looks really scared.
Our blade didn't even waver when he said that. Yeah, you're right. He's a bit of a nobody, isn't he? Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
Well, it's what's happening, so deal with it.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
I did. I'm constantly afraid I'm just gonna spam saves. Of course I did.
She smiles, her hand slipping into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
Yep. Oh, the thorns.
Really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Oh boy. Narrator, why? Why are you doing this?
You're getting desperate, aren't you? Even more proof that you can't actually do anything to stop us.
I mean, the thorns are gonna be tough, but we got the blade.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
We're all just insulting the narrator. This is gonna go really well, I'm sure of it.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Yeah. Cut into the thorns or step into the thorns? Let's cut into the let's cut into the thorns. I'm actually afraid of something tells me either way that stuff will happen, but let's cut into the thorns.
As you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
All right, cool.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Nothing. But you did something to us. You made us kill each other again and again.
It feels so good to hear you say that you're admitting you've lost and we've bested you at your own game at last. I don't care what happens now. That's all I've wanted.
Nice job, cheated.
You and the
Firm
princess
handshakes all
hesitate at
around.
the cabin door. This is your last chance.
All right.
We've already made our decision.
Yeah, we're freighter.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Yeah, me too. Step into your freedom. Turning
Hands
over a new
clasped,
leaf. Work
the
together
two of you
through some
open
issues
the
and learn to
door
trust again.
and step out into a new day, you irredeemable murderers.
Wow, how could you?
What do we do now?
Well, unfortunately nothing.
Where's everything going?
Yeah, about that.
Why is it so cold?
All right. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave, memory returns.
She's gone.
You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond, do you know?
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart.
All right. I'm glad I freed her. I would have felt really bad if I had gone the other direction.
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
And then... I'm ready to go back.
The next time I will be here.
Everything goes dark and you die. A cautious heart bring the thorn to her.
You're on a path.
All right. So, next princess is going to be the last, but I think we're going to do that next time. But first, I want to see what these are. So, the thorn, redemption in the thicket of distrust. So, the witch. Oh, we missed a lot. Holy crap. I thought it was supposed to be a cabin. Yeah. Make a peace offering to someone you betrayed. Fight dirty in a direct confrontation. Fight her until the world itself swallows you up. Oh, so that's how you take her to the shifting mound, I guess. One of you has to go first. Might as well be you. One of you was always going to betray the other. Might as well be you doing the betraying. You're not turning your back to her. The entire cabin is collapsing around you. Maybe the two of you should stop fighting. You've been here before. A righteous heart. See through her broken eyes at the end of everything. See through her confident eyes at the end of everything. So if I betray her and if she betrays me. And then the thorn. Strike at the thorny rose's heart. Share a thorny prison of your own making. She's going to swallow it out of spite, isn't she? What, the blade? Kiss the girl. Oh. Kiss the girl. Oh, I could have kissed her? How? See through eyes and everything. I hadn't gotten to kiss her before. Oh well, that'll be for next time, maybe. Maybe if I had chosen that she was beautiful in the previous, during the witch. Maybe if I had said that she was beautiful, maybe I'd be able to kiss her. Alright, but we have one princess left. And, yeah. That's going to be where we end it for today. And this has been an incredibly interesting time. Yeah, so we did the Eye of the Needle, the Apotheosis, the Witch, and the Thorn. All pretty different. But, yeah, I liked all of them. Some very different views, from, like, losing your spark and trying to regain it, to, and, like, something that's, like, truly abusive, to a cycle of distrust that ends with us trusting each other. And yeah, it's hard to believe that it's almost over, but yeah, one more princess and then I'll be like speeding through to get to the pristine ending. And yeah, I'll go ahead and leave this here since I'm guessing this might be out before I do the next recording session. Maybe not. But feel free to leave in the comments things that you would like to see in a bonus video. So maybe in the same video that I do the pristine ending, or maybe it'll be a separate video. Go ahead and leave in the comments any routes that you would like me to revisit with specific choices that you would like to see. Like that you would like to see me react to. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do all of them, but I'll at least do some of them. Like, whether it's like best moments for some of the voices I missed, or whether it's sequences that you think I'd find really cool. Don't like spoil things beyond what choices I would need to pick to get to those. But yeah, go ahead and put those in the comments, any that you would like to see. Yeah, because chances are I will have already seen all the princesses by the time this video comes out, so now feels like a good time to collect those comments. So yeah, just feel free to let me know your thoughts on the princesses we saw in this recording session overall. So yeah, when we come back, it'll be one last princess, and then the shifting mound with the stranger ending, and then beyond that, the pristine ending awaits. So thank everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload a new part of the files of the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. a pleasant day.